Hey guys, Paradox here. Peace. So today I wanted to do a care video for ball pythons, and I'll show you guys what bedding I use, what kind of um, enclosure I use, and all this other stuff. And yeah, so here we are. All right, so what I got is we'll start with what they're actually enclosed in. So this enclosure that we have here, let me see if you can see that right there. It's a 15.5 quart tub, and it's got like little lock handles on it, so you can like flip it down and the lid will come off, and put it back up and it locks back in place. It's just a 15 quart little storage tub thing. You can get them at Walmart. I got this one for like $4. I think it was like $4 or $5, so super cheap. And so that's what they're in. And pretty much what you do is you can get one of these, and these are for like babies, like small babies to juvenile size, and you can put up to 2 of them in there. Doesn't really matter, 1 or 2 is fine. Any more than that, I'd say no. And as you see, I put little breathing holes in there, and you can simply use a solder iron or gun or whatever you want to call it, and put holes in it. And I have those holes on the all along there, and then also on the other side as well, just so that they can get fresh air and what have you. And then on the inside right there, you can see I got a thermometer in there because their other thermostats and what have you at the pet store were way too expensive. That thermometer right there, I paid like $5 for. So wasn't that bad at all. And I don't know if you guys can see the temp. The temperature's at about 88 to 90 degrees, which is good. That's about where the temp should be on the inside of the enclosure. And you can see the bedding that I have in there as well. I'll show you exactly what I got. And I got this from Walmart, but I believe they sell it at your local pet shop too. So the bedding that I got, it's called Healthy Pet Critter Care. And all it is, it's just shredded up paper, I don't know, like thick, like cardboard paper or something. I'll take a little bit out of it here so you can see what it is. It's shredded up paper, and I mean, it's kind of comes in chunks in there, but if you just move it around your hands like this, it'll come apart and loosen up. But yeah, it's strictly just paper. It's no different than using newspaper. That's pretty much what this is. It's just shredded up really fine. And it absorbs water very, very well. So, and you don't have to worry about mites or anything. And you can see right on the bag, it says it's for rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, gerbils, mice, rats, ferrets, reptiles, or birds. So, pretty awesome. Let's see right there, just says absorbs 3 times its weight. I can vouch for that because I sprayed the shit out of that with my squirt bottle that I have right here. Another key thing to have, you can get them at the dollar store for like 50 cents or $1. Super cheap, and they work well. I've had this one for like 4 years, and it works amazing. Simple water bottle, and you just put it in there. You can see I put maybe about 1 to 2 inches of it in there. And that's about all you need. And just spray it down really well with the water bottle, and it soaks it up nice, and the humidity levels stay up a lot longer than if you just use newspaper or whatever. I do not recommend wood bedding of any kind. I'm talking about aspen or anything like that. Wood shavings, do not recommend it, just because I've used it before and my snakes ended up getting mites. There was mites in the wood bedding. Do not recommend that at all. So on to the temperature and humidity levels. Now, I do not have a hygrometer in there. I need to get one. I am getting one next month. They're fairly cheap. You can get a hygrometer for between $11 and $15 for a decent one. but usually I know about what the humidity levels are and what they should be roughly. Like they're usually within range of what they need to be, even just me taking a wild guess. But we covered the temperature. Temperature for ball python should be between 80 and 85, 90 at the most. And those are the ranges that it's at right now inside the enclosure. It's at roughly about 87 degrees inside the enclosure right now, according to the thermometer. And then humidity levels should be around between 65 and 75%. So you want to make sure that you keep track of that as well. Now, using this kind of setup for ball pythons, you are going to want to mist down the bedding with a water bottle maybe 2 or 3 times a day between the early morning and late afternoon or evening. So that's what you do there. And then you're probably wondering, oh, well, Jeff or Paradox, what are you using for a heating element? I didn't see anything in your enclosure. Okay, so let me show you what I have going on here. It's going to be kind of hard to see because of all the bedding in there, but I'll show you. So let's get the lid off, and it is nice and warm and humid in here. Just sticking my hand in there, I can feel it right away. So I'm trying to move this stuff away from me. So there's the babies. They just got done eating earlier too. So right here is the hot side, and over here is the cool side. And just sticking my hand there, I can tell a huge difference between temps. So this is a female right here. So she's on the cool side. The male is on the hot side. And if you look right there next to the male, you'll see this brown wire. Now that wire right there is a Repta-Heat cable, or Repta-Heat heat cable, however they call it. In any case, it's a reptile heat cable. And pretty much you put it in like a coil pattern around the bottom under the substrate, and it'll heat up. And I think it's from like, I think right there all the way to the outlet, there's a 6-foot cold lead, so it does not get hot from that point up to the outlet. So that's an excellent thing. I totally 100% recommend the reptile heat cables. They work wonders. They last a long time. They don't burn your snakes. They don't burn or melt any kind of the material, and they work really well. So as you can see right now, they're just chilling out because their bellies are completely full. So they're not doing much. I'm going to get this lid back on though. If I can put it on properly. Come on, get on there. There we go. Jeez. But yeah, that's pretty much how I have it set up. Super easy, super simple. You just got to make sure the humidity levels and the heat levels are, really good. This other enclosure down here below that one, super big. That one I actually had saved for a reticulated python I was going to get, but never got. So it's just kind of staying there for now. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, drop a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more reptile videos and also video game videos. So, this is Paradox, and I'm signing out. Peace.